The following portion of Fox 43 AM Live is sponsored by McCrite Plaza.
And joining us now is Patrice Pitts with McCrite Plaza and Aaron Schmidt with Home Liberated to talk about downsizing this spring in our latest edition of Adventures in Aging. Good morning.
Good morning,
I'm very excited to talk about this because decluttering is something that I very much struggle with.
Well, you and just about the rest of the world out there.
Yeah. It's good to know that I'm not quite alone.
No. You certainly are not. It's actually interesting. You know, a lot of research has been done, especially in the world of psychology, and there is actually an inverse relationship between our life satisfaction and the amount of clutter that we have.
Wow.
And it errs to the side of the negative, meaning basically the more clutter that we have, the less happy we are.
And you also brought up a very staggering statistic just before the interview. What is the average home dealing with?
300,000 items are in the average American home.
Wow.
I know. It is.
Yeah, I'm going to say, I'm like looking at me like it's her fault that we probably have over 300,000 items in our home.
I am not as much the pack rat as he is.
I am, yeah. When we were moving in together, it was mostly my stuff. We were just like somehow piling out of a closet, and then she got done in a day.
Well, my mom always gave me the advice, which I imagine, you know, perhaps she's onto something. Aaron, you could probably tell us more about that, but every time you buy something, to give something away.
That's right.
Is that something you would think about?
I think that's a great idea. There's lots of different strategies because we have different points in our life, different things that are important, different sizes, different priorities, different interests. And so it's important to kind of let go of one to go on to the next one.
Great idea.
Yeah, so how do we go about decluttering now? What are some of the steps that I can learn here to ease the burden on our house?
Sure, yeah, there's 3 simple steps. The first step is the most important step. It's always the first step. For most people, it's the hardest. It's getting rid of your stuff. It's kind of assessing your life and figuring out what do you need to keep to live the life you want to live. And that has to be the first step of letting go of things.
Okay.
The second step then is the organizing, and it's really quite simple. Everything has a place. We store like items together, and we label items, at least in the very beginning, because then we know where to get items, and as important, we know where to put items away when we're finished with them. And then that final step is those things that we're able to let go, they really need to get out of your house as soon as possible. And so that could be donating to a charitable organization, taking to a thrift shop. You could also hire a neighborhood teenager to make some of those deliveries for you, but get those things out of your house, because it's only then that you can really see and feel the benefits that come from decluttering.
What are some of the benefits of being able to declutter your life, essentially?
Yeah, a lot of my clients talk about having a peace of mind. It's like this weight lifted off your shoulder. All of a sudden you feel like life is in control. And the average American spends 17 minutes a day looking for items. And so if you're organized, you get to reclaim this time. You don't have that frustration. You're not looking for items. It's easier to keep your house clean and tidy when you're organized.
And this is especially important for people who are going through the stage in their life, which includes moving to a smaller space and transitioning, correct?
Yeah, absolutely. 40% of Americans 50 plus are going to be moving in the next 5 years. And of that number, about 60% of them have more than what they need, and that will slow them down on being able to really make that move and make it a better experience.
That's so true, because it is emotional.
It is.
Oh, listen, you have no idea how hard it is for me to declutter sometimes, where I know like they'll throwing things away or just getting rid of things. I had to like sort stuff out, tell my dad to, okay, you have to be the one to actually throw it away. I can't have it. And luckily, you know, I got over it because it's something that it wasn't important in my life, even though as soon as I see it, the nostalgia clings on to me, but it's able to let it go. And it really did kind of burden me or free my burden a little bit.
Sure.
Absolutely.
And Erin, like, how are you kind of able to help with the decluttering at all?
Yeah, well, some tips that I have for people if they're getting ready to start on this is to start with a small space and also start with a space that you're ready to let go of some things. Start relatively easy because then you can start honing your decision-making skills. And what I recommend is keep the best of the best. And we're trying to get down to the right amount of stuff. And when we do this work, bring your stuff off the floor onto a table. It's a huge back saver. And give yourself some grace. Don't beat yourself up. And then celebrate your small victories. So just start with a closet or a cupboard and
or that junk drawer, right?
Junk drawer.
There you go.
You're never going to need that battery that's hanging there. Is it used up? I don't know, but you might need it. It might come out in a pinch. That's just me, though. See, I'm counterproductive according to this decluttering life. Well, hey, thank you guys so much for joining us this morning. It's been such an absolute pleasure, and I'm going to have to take your advice, Erin, and really, start to free up some space in the house.
That's right. We'll try.
Of course, everybody, if you want to learn more about McCright Plaza, you can go to McCrightPlaza.com and learn more from Erin at HomeLiberated.com.
The preceding portion of Fox 43 AM Live was sponsored by McCright Plaza.